How to use a virtual assistant to grow your YouTube channel. In this video, I want to share with you exactly what I did to grow my YouTube channel using a VA so that I could really just focus on doing this content and everything else gets done for me. Hi everybody and welcome to this channel. My name is Linh Podetti, the director of Outsourcing Angel, and in this channel you'll find useful tips and tricks on how to actually scale your business with a remote team. Now, if you're new to this channel, don't forget to press the subscribe button and the bell button so that you get notification for when our videos are up. Now, why would you need to actually go on YouTube anyway? YouTube has so much benefits. For example, I actually found my husband on YouTube because I created some videos back 8 years ago, and my husband, who lives in Sydney and I was living in Melbourne, he was able to find it. So that's the power of YouTube. These are videos that sit on this hosting platform on YouTube for a long time, and someone somewhere could be clicking some keywords and they're only clicks away from finding your business. And so I was able to find my life partner through YouTube. But definitely in business, I have been able to attract leads, and even recently we were able to find someone who really enjoyed our charity mission and became a donor to our business. So I'm sure you already know the benefit. That's why you're clicking on this video, because you want to know how you can actually scale using a virtual assistant. Well, let me share with you my journey. So when I first started on YouTube, I didn't really understand how the algorithm works, how to actually succeed on it. And so the first thing I kind of did on one of my other channels was created a lot of vlogs and just kind of behind the scene things. But I quickly realized that I'm not actually adding any value to people. So I wasn't really getting any views, and yeah, people weren't seeing the content. And also when I was creating these videos, I was kind of randomly creating videos and didn't really use any keyword research, etc. Another thing to note was the video that I was creating was just hi everybody, blah, 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 and I would start with the same structure of just hello, da, da, da. Whereas when I realized what I was doing wrong was after I watched videos from Sunny Podetti. So I found her on YouTube and started to follow her, and I started to pick up some really cool tips around how to actually create the script. You know, it has to start with a hook and then a call to action and so, as well as realizing that I needed to do some keyword research. But of course, I didn't want to just learn from her YouTube. I ended up becoming her client and purchased her program, and I learned how to actually do YouTube. So my first tip for you is actually learn and educate yourself on how YouTube works, because the first thing you want to do is actually learn what the process is, what does it actually take, so that when you do hire a VA, you know how to check their work, whether they're on the right track or not. So in the description below, you will find a free webinar from Sunny Podetti, who I recommend. So I've gone through a program and I really love it because I understand now everything it takes from shooting the video to actually, you know, uploading and then publishing it as well. But the whole point about her program is not just trying to become the best kind of YouTube influencer. It's really, at the end of the day, we're a business owners. We want the leads. We want people to actually find our business and you know, at least bring them from YouTube to our website, and then grabbing their email so that we could nurture it and you know, turn them from a lead to a client. Okay, so you're here to learn what a VA can do. Well, let me share with you just the whole process. So a VA can actually help you research the keywords so that you actually will target the right, you know, titles that people are actually searching for. So for example, whatever your business is, you actually need to start to look for the keywords and tags and things because at the end of the day, a video on YouTube is like a website on Google. You need to optimize it with the right keywords, the right tags, and then learn how to actually create titles that is catchy so that people would actually click on it. So the VA can actually help you prepare and come up with some ideas for titles, topics, keywords, and tags that you would need to put onto your video. Now, you as a business owner who's hiring the VA, your job is to shoot the video. So right now I'm shooting on a video, and all I'm using is really a mobile phone, my iPhone, and I've got a ring light, and I've got a simple black backdrop. Of course, I've tried many different ways. I've shot in different locations within the house and places, but recently I found that it's easier for me to just do it in a simple backdrop and just change my top. Now, why I like this is the black backdrop is really kind of contrasting to the light, and it's really, you know, professionally looking and clean. In the past, I've even used videographers, but I've just learned now that I can actually shoot on my own, and it's not only because of the cost. It's really that I don't have a lot of time, and when I quickly have half an hour, I dedicate it to shooting videos. Okay, so you shoot the video and now you send the video file to your VA, and your VA can actually do the video editing. They can actually then create Canva design to create those thumbnails for you. Then they would be able to, of course, edit those videos so that they follow the right sequence as taught by Sunny Lenarduzzi. And once they schedule it, they can also then have to do some engagement. So you might be involved in other YouTube engagement group because when you upload a video, it's usually in the first hour that YouTube needs to assess whether your video is popular or not. So if you could share it with a group of other people, which when you're on Sunny's program, you can actually join the community where there's other YouTubers there. And when you share your video in there, other people will actually watch your video, like and comment, so that you're showing to YouTube that your video is popular and it's a worthy video, and it will start to show it to more people. Now, the thing to know about YouTube is it's a long game. So it's not something that you kind of publish and go, bring me the leads tomorrow, or I want 1,000 leads tomorrow. So we're not here to create viral videos. We're here to create educational videos. Well, that's the point. When you're doing videos for your business, make sure it's educational. You're sharing, even though it's almost like you're sharing all the tips that you know, but it's okay, because when you share the tips that you know, people will go, wow, I didn't realize that. I learned that from you, and you must know something, and they will inquire. Now, of course, there's no point in just doing YouTube video and not really publishing it. So what we do at Outsourcing Angel is we actually split the videos into even smaller snippets, and then we share it across our social media channels. So Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn. And using a VA, they can also edit the different formats for IGTV or for Facebook or for LinkedIn, etc. Adding subtitles in there, and even helping you create captions and creating new content so that you could publish a piece of content with your video. And of course, you can also share your video on your newsletter to your audience. So there is just so much you need to do with YouTube to really make it optimized. And of course, when you go through Sunny Lenarduzzi's program, you'll quickly realize that she really wants to help you turn your viewers into leads. So it's really about creating lead magnets, creating landing pages where someone can actually download an ebook from you so that you could turn the visitor into a lead. And so your VA could also help you with creating that lead magnet, creating that landing page, and helping you turn those viewers into leads and then into clients. So there you have it. As mentioned, there is a free webinar from Sunny Lenarduzzi you can find below. Please check it out and do watch that webinar to learn more about her concept. And she does have a YouTube for Bosses program, which I think is just so valuable, and we'll share with you in the links below. We do have an affiliate link below that you can click and purchase as well. And finally, we also have a YouTube VA checklist. So this is a checklist where you can actually see what a VA can do as part of the whole YouTube process, leaving you to really just do what you do best, which is the content, which is you being in the face of your business. Now, I don't recommend you outsourcing this part, because not only do you know the knowledge really well, but you want people to be connected to you, to have that rapport with you. And so it's creating that brand, personal brand, that thought leadership, which you don't want to outsource. But it does take a lot of time, even doing this kind of video as well. But you don't want to be caught up in doing editing and doing publishing and all that, because that is not what you should spend your time in. Your best time is doing this and growing your business or focusing on sales and strategy. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you do have any questions around YouTube or around virtual assistants, please do not hesitate to let me know. Message me in the comment below. And of course, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe and press the bell button so that you get notification when we have videos up again. Thank you guys.